Yo, what's going on, YouTube fams? I'm your guy Rez, and I am tuning in again with y'all on my channel for another dope video yet again. Welcome. So in today's video, guys, I have some Spawn pickups that I'm adding to my personal Spawn slash figure collection, whatever you want to call it. You know, I collect everything. You know, look around me. You know, I have so many different collectibles and stuff like that. But I do want to share with y'all two pickups that I got, and also I'm going to be doing an unboxing of one of the two in this video, guys. But before I go any further into the video, I do want to give a huge shout outs to the homie Throwback King, man, for really looking out for me and getting these for me, man. You know, you didn't have to do that. You know, you really didn't have to tell me about these, really, but the fact that you reached out to me, man, and you knew that I was trying to build my Spawn collection and help a fellow homie out, man, you know, that says a lot. So thank you, bro. I appreciate that for real. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, guys, check him out. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to check out his channel. You know, he's a fellow Jersey head, fellow YouTuber, fellow Spawn collector, and just overall a great and solid dude, man. So subscribe to his channel. You know, he always puts out some great content. So thank you again, homie. I appreciate you for real. All right, guys. So the first figure that I'm gonna share with y'all is this bad boy right here, guys. This is Spawn, the classic comic covers, series 24, and this figure was inspired by a comic cover, which is issue 43 of Spawn Comics. That's where this figure got its inspiration from. But man, overall, this is just a dope figure to have. They made two versions of this. They made the regular size, which is this size that I have in my hand, and then they made like a deluxe version, which I'm also contemplating on getting as well. I don't know. I mean, I really like this a lot, so I'm really considering maybe sizing up. But I don't know. I want to see how big this thing looks outside of its box first before I decide to make, you know, that decision on whether or not I want to go up a size. But anyways, guys, yeah, this one is going to be, I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you guys here on the channel and in this video. And the other one that I want to share with y'all, which I'm not going to be doing an unboxing in this video just yet. I'm still debating on whether or not I should take this out of the packaging, but maybe you guys can help me out in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think I should do with this. But this, my gosh, man, this is a Collectors Club exclusive from issue 98 of Spawn. And he's on top of that gargoyle, and just look at that, man. So freaking dope. This is a rare figure, guys. You don't really see this anymore. The box is still in amazing shape, and there is the side artwork of where this figure was inspired by from the comic cover. So really cool, guys. Really dope. Looks like they made two versions of it. They made the masked version, and then they made the hamburger head version, which is the one that I have. Personally, I haven't seen the masked version of this, so I've seen the hamburger head one floating around every now and then, but it's not cheap. You know, you're gonna have to pay the price if you're gonna want to get this, you know, on eBay or, you know, Poshmark or wherever you guys are searching. So let me know what you guys think. But anyways, yeah, I want to do an unboxing on this issue 43 right here, and yeah, man, without further ado, let's jump into this video, shall we? What's up, everyone? So this is the McFarlane Toys Spawn, the classic comic cover, series 24, and this figure right here, guys, is actually inspired from the comic cover issue 43 of Spawn Comics. And you know, there's two versions of this figure that they made. They made the regular version, which is this one right here in front of me, and also they made a deluxe version of the exact same figure, only in a bigger scale. So I don't have that one, unfortunately, but I heard that this one is pretty big in itself. So why don't we break this down in more detail? So looking at the packaging, as you could see on the side, you have this like clear plastic, and on the back you have just other figures in this series, and then you also have artwork of what this figure would look like outside of its box, fully assembled. So it's pretty nice considering, you know, looking at all these different other Spawn figures. As I showed previously, you could see right there is the Collectors Club exclusive with Spawn on the gargoyle, which I probably won't open yet, but you have the Halloween Spawn as well, which I also have. And then this is actually dated back to 2003, so it's crazy how fast time flies now that it's 2022. I was in high school when this thing dropped, so yeah, I'm putting my age out there, guys. But yeah, you could just see some really dope artwork of the comic covers and just all these other figures, some Spawn wood marking right there, and just overall nice packaging and presentation. On the side, you could see right there, that is what the comic cover looks like, and then you have the Spawn wood marking on the top, And yeah, that's basically where this figure got its inspiration from. So a few dents, you know, and bruises on the card, you know, the packaging, but it's all good because I'm going to open it. So one last look at this before we open this. So you also get a backdrop, which it looks like a full moon and some bats flying right there in the night sky. This looks to be drawn by Greg Capullo and Todd McFarlane. It's just simple cardboard, as you can see right there, so nothing too fancy. And then you also get this stand right here, which is like a hexagon shape, and it spins. You just take that tape off for a second right here. And you can see underneath it has like the wood marking and the trademarks, made in China, McFarlane 2003, and things like that. So I noticed that it does have this little handle here where you kind of toggle it left and right, and it basically spins the base. So you can get like a full 360 of the figure when it's assembled. You do get some bats right here, which are accessories. I think these go on a rod, which was provided. I'm not entirely sure, but these bats, you can see they're connected right there. Two pieces, I should say, right there. And nice detail. And then you have this other piece right there. I don't know if these go together or if you connect them to the rod. I'm not sure yet, but we're about to find out, guys. There was no instructions on while I opened this package, so I'm not really sure. Here are the rods. You have this metal rod, which I'm assuming holds it, and then you have the plastic rod with some like little screws in there. But here's the figure, guys. Looks really nicely done. Just the detail and overall is amazing, man. This rivals a lot of like newer stuff today. I love how McFarlane Toys added like, you know, real chains back in the 90s and 2000s, and just, man, this figure was super ahead of its time. The cape right there is kind of like a hard plastic. It looks like it does come off here, as you could see. And here is Spawn, you know, with his hands up in the air. Looks like he's about to be in a rap music video. I'm just kidding, guys. A little joke there. But yeah, you could see there is really minimal movement. You could move his arm right there. His, I believe, just a little bit right there. Yep. Yeah, not too much movement with this figure. This arm and hand does not move, and I don't think the legs move. I'm not going to try and do it because I don't want to break anything. This is a pretty old figure, guys. So, but just the detail, man. Look at the paint, the sculpt, and just the overall, the cape. Right there is the upper part of his cape, which is really cool. You know, you got the skulls right there holding those chains around his neck, and just looking at the back of this and the color, looks like it's like a very old, rusty look to it. Hence how McFarlane toys were made, you know, throughout the years and stuff like that. So, so this cape part, I'm trying to figure out. It does look like you have to connect the cape somehow. Just kind of holding it at first glance, it kind of looks like one giant mess. It almost looks like what, like a leaf or something. A red leaf, it looks like. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, what I loved about the capes that Spawn wore was just how like overly exaggerated they look, you know. That's kind of the artwork style that McFarlane did. But yeah, this does have some pointy edges right there. It's kind of brittle, so be very careful, guys, because if you mishandle this, some of these pieces may potentially break. But it is hard plastic, so you know, it does have some durability and movement there. As you can see, I'm moving it with my index finger. And you have this little slit right there, which also will connect onto this portion of the cape, which I'm trying to figure out right now. All right, guys, so on the back, it does look like he has like a little hole in his back, which I would assume would connect with the cape right there, or you know, one piece of the cape. As you can see, snaps on pretty easily. And you could see right here, I pretty much snapped it in and out. This was kind of hard to do, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't really hold very firmly. You have to really jam it in there, and I'm trying to be as careful as possible because I'm not trying to break anything as I'm doing this. This is hard plastic, guys, so you know, obviously I don't want to like force it to the point where, you know, something's gonna break off. But it does look like it is snapped on, but it does look kind of loose still right there, which I'm trying to figure out. So I found out that these two little holes in the back cape that connect, there's a little piece right here. This is a plastic piece that connects on. So now I was able to connect it, and just looking at the figure, it looks like we're almost done assembling this. There does look to be like one little peg hole right here, which you pretty much attach on the black portion right there on the side. It's almost like a little club that you just kind of put in there along with the bats, which go on this stand, as you could see. just connect it right there in any hole on the stand, and that's what it looks like, guys. So this is what the figure looks like on its base so far. You know, I did not install the backdrop yet, which I will show you guys in just a few moments, but just looking at this thing fully complete, well, 90% complete without the backdrop, it looks really nice, guys. Very, very surprised to see how awesome this is. And here's the base. You know, I took it out of the little plastic backing, but you know, just looking at it and putting it on, we now have Spawn complete here with his base and backdrop and the bats, of course. So this is a really amazing figure, guys. I'm not gonna lie, man, considering how old this figure is and how detailed this thing looks. As I mentioned, man, this could really rival some of the top-notch stuff today that, you know, these toy brands put out, man. But you know, this figure looks really nice, man. I was always a fan of this piece specifically, and I always wanted the deluxe one because I thought that that one would have really shown more details and, you know, just have more bells and whistles to it. But no, man, this one actually has a base and it has a backdrop, which the deluxe version, I believe, does not come with the backdrop with the moon and the bat. So you're getting an extra bonus with this. Plus the size, you know, it really took me by surprise because I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller, but this is actually quite large in size, guys. One thing that really frustrated me about this figure was like just the overall assembly. There was no instructions that were included. I kind of wish that they did that because I really didn't know what I was doing for a while. I had to really try and piece everything together, especially the cape. I think the cape really just kind of threw me off because, you know, it was like 2-3 pieces that you had to put the cape on, you know, and I just was really confused, but I was able to figure it out regardless. Overall, my final thoughts on this, I really do like it. You know, I like the fact that this pose of him just flying in the night sky, you know, really just captures that whole lore and mythology of Spawn, the comic character. So I highly recommend getting this figure for your collection if you are a Spawn collector. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me in this video. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think about this figure, issue 43 Spawn, made by McFarlane Toys. Are you guys fans of this figure? Are you guys fans of Spawn like myself? And let me know what you liked and let me know what you didn't like about this figure if you had anything negative to say. So I appreciate everybody watching and, you know, just kind of following me through my collectibles aspect of my videos. You know I do a lot of jersey videos and other things, but you know, I collect a lot of other things as well, so I want to share that stuff with you guys on the channel. So stay tuned, definitely more collectibles and other videos coming from me in the near future, guys. So I'm gonna end it here, guys, but I appreciate y'all watching, and until then, your boy Rez will catch you on the other side. We out. Peace.